Hey there everyone, this is ChefMKT, and welcome back to Let's Play Touhou Labyrinth 2. Where's the patchouli mouse cursor? There you are. Okay, so where we last left off, we had fully explored floor 2, and we are now ready to take on the bosses on this floor. So there isn't that much preparation required, it's all about how you do in the actual battle itself, and you have to think very smartly, because you don't have that many resources to play with. Okay, so floor 2, second checkpoint. Puts us right here, next to the boss icon. Let's go. And we have Kaguya. This is going to be one hell of a fight. So in the original Touhou Labyrinth game, Kaguya was a full-screen magic spammer, and it is no different in this game. So this is going to be quite difficult because I do not have the healing power to last that long against Kaguya. So I need to do a lot of smart switching and try to delay her turns or reduce her damage, ideally both. So here we go. And yep, my Marissa survived, that's all I care about. Concentrate. Okay, Mimizi, switch out with Cherno. Buff up my defenses. Ramu, buff up my defenses once again. We need that double defense buff. Cherno, we are hoping for the slow debuff to land. Come on. Nailed it. Let's check it out. Minus 45% speed. That's perfect. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to switch out Cherno so she doesn't die with someone else. I'm going to switch in Rinosuke. Going to defense buff up once again to decrease damage further. Okay, now I can switch out Rinosuke for someone to deal actual damage, like Kogasa. Nice. Okay, so I need to concentrate with Ramu for a little bit. Beautiful. Get my MP back to full. Now I can start dealing damage. Let's go. Now I'm going to use Kogasa single target because 1, it's Dark Element, and Kagi is weak to that. And 2, it lowers her mind stat, so my Rumia and my Marissa can do more damage when Kogasa runs out of MP. More defense buffs, thank you please. Ramu heal up, because my Mimizi's almost dead. And that actually missed my Mimizi, so that's excellent. And it also appears that Kagi is weak to physical attacks too, which is great. So Dark. Need to concentrate for more MP for more defense buffs. Single target again, why not? And single target Dark. Lovely. I'm going to roll the dice here and hope that Kogasa can survive at least one attack. Let me just check her defenses. Oh no, she will definitely not. Okay, need to change. Actually, I'm going to use this... No. Concentrate with Ramu. Kiane can switch out with someone. That should be the way to go. Yeah, that seems to be the safe way to go. Okay, who can take a hit? Rinosuke can take a hit. Kiane needs to recharge her MP a little bit more. You... actually, what you can do, you can heal up Mimizi a little tiny bit, so that Ramu can do a defense buff this turn. What's the... Okay, 6300. So I'm going to switch in the Rumia and hope she doesn't die. With the defense buff, I'm pretty sure she can take at least one hit. I'm pretty sure. But here's to hoping. Concentrate for more MP. Now, even though Kaguya is weak to the Dark Element, Dark Side of the Moon does like almost no damage whatsoever. Demarcation will heal my HP a little bit. So I think using that may be a good idea at this point. I want to see the damage as well. Oh no wait, never mind, it just heals me up. That's great. That's perfect actually. Defense buff up. So Rumia acts as a secondary healer. Huh, who would have thought? Concentrates. Attack. My Rumia's gonna die if I don't switch out. But I can use my Kiane for that. So you can go take 1 turn of Moonlight Ray. Does only 310, that's not that great. My Yomu can take 1 hit, I think. Because she has like 250 HP. Yeah, that's perfect. That did debuff my defense and mind though, so that is a little bit worrisome. So let's use Slash of Eternity and get out. Does a significant portion of damage. I need to buff up my defenses. No, actually I can wait one turn, I think. Let's go. Mimizi needs to switch out with Cherno. Yes. And buff up my defenses, and then hopefully Kiane can get her turn in before Kaguya if Cherno freezes. Oh no, wait, my Mimizi can take care of that herself, no problem. Cherno's gonna die, but I don't care. She's done her job. Landed the debuff, that's more than asking for it. Okay, Rinosuke, get in there. Take the hit. Cherno's dead, and Rinosuke's dead. Perfect. So, she's at low life now, so what I can do, I can start switching into my attackers now and go all in. All in, baby. Marissa can go in. Kagas can do that. My Kiane can buff up my attack power more and fuel the spark. So let's go. Master Spark to the face. Almost there. Switch it up. Rumia, get in there. Actually, Yomo, get in there. Okay, now, Kaguya charges up when she's low on HP, so I'll totally abuse that fact, as you can see there. And now we can finish it with this. Kabam! You are done, my friend. And we got ourselves a lovely plethora of items and a bunch of gold. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Kaguya. So that fight there, as you can see, really revolves around damage mitigation. If you can slow it down or buff up your defenses, you can last long enough to deal some significant damage with Kogasa, and then you'll nail it at the end with Yomo and Marissa to burst it down. That's the idea there, so it's pretty simple. And there was no special equipment needs, it was all about the raw numbers. Because at this point, trying to buff up your elemental resistances isn't going to work because you don't have the items for it. It's much more beneficial to just increase your defense and mind numbers. So that's that one done. Fantastic. That went a lot better than I thought. That's great. So save. So that took like almost 10 minutes. So we are now going to go to the third floor. Okay, so we want to head back to the southwest corner of the second floor, and the easiest way I think is to go from here. Not only that, once we beat Kaguya, a new event trigger appears right here. So let's go pop in for a second. And it's Aaron! Hi there, buddy! How you doing? Don't mind us, we're just passing through, we're not looking for a fight. So, you do need to talk to Aaron because this activates another event on the next floor. So, in my original file that I played before recording, I did totally forget about this event, and this allows you to sequence break a little bit and miss out on some characters. Just saying. It also made part of the game a little bit easier, so there's that as well. Anywho, back to what we were doing, the southwest corner for that other boss icon. That's a dead end, we need to go a little bit further. I'm starting to think this is the long way. Is this the long way? Yeah, that's actually the long way. I am so silly. Let's head back to the beginning. And go to the second floor, the checkpoint, there. That's where we wanted to go. Why did I think that we wanted to go to the third floor checkpoint and go back down? I don't know, whatever. I got the events, so I know I'm not going to forget it later, which is great. Okay, so this is the correct way to go. How you doing? Everything must die. Beautiful. And you're done, my friend. So as we can see there, the boss icon's level 6, and my average party level is 6 apparently, because these 3 slots are gone, and they do count towards your party average. So keep that in mind, and the party average level was a new addition in the version 1.13 patch. So that is quite handy to have around if you're looking for additional items from bosses. So with that said, let's continue on. Past these trash mobs. Going to concentrate here. and then run away. Because I just want to get to the boss icon, then head back to town. That's all I'm doing. Boopity boopity boo. And here's to hoping nothing goes wrong in the very first turn. Because all I need is the first turn to go nicely, and we are done. So what do we have over here? We have... well, it's another Chen apparently. Hi there. Looks like Chen is in trouble once again. And we must go save her. So it's another one of these things. Nothing too major. So at this point you can just full screen everything to death and you're done. Simple, right? Pretty simple. We got some items there, which is quite lovely. I think those were main weapons. A nice addition to my collection of inventory. So that's done. Let's head back to town and we can prepare for the FOE, finally. So let's check out equipment really quickly and see if there's anything new we need to watch out for. We did pick up one of these, somehow. I don't know where this came from, it must have been from the achievement we just got or something. So 10% HP plus 20% magic and mind. Not only that, it also increases resistance to fire, ice, lightning and nature. Now this item is absolutely perfect for Marisa. Here's why. So if we take a look, it increases all of the stats that matters for Marisa, but not only that, her resistances against these 4 elements are below 100, so if you put this on her, it will bump it up above 100 and she'll take just regular damage from it. So that's perfect for Marisa. Yeah, that's fine. Marisa is going to be my powerhouse. Rima is going to be her supporting damage. So that seems to work out just nicely. So before we do anything else, we need to level up once again. Lovely. Level up. Defense. Magic. Mind. HP. Mimizi can do defense. Attack. Kagasa can do attack. Remia can do magic. Cherno was attack and magic, so that's evened up. And Minorika hasn't leveled yet. So as I mentioned before, I'm not going to bring Minorika into a hit floor 3, well when I'm done with floor 3, because as I mentioned before, very unlikely someone has actually, you know, gotten her at this point. It was pure luck that I got her right now. Anywho, we are now ready for the FOE. So any special preparations? No, not really. The only thing I need to worry about is if he has a full screen or not. So I am betting on the fact that he is not going to full screen me on the first turn. So that's the gamble I'm making right now. So it's a giant sheep. And it has a row attack. However, the way row attacks work is that more damage will be dealt towards the left side and the damage will decrease towards the right side. So since my Cherno is in the very far right slot, she did take some damage still, but it didn't do significant enough damage to kill her. So buff up my defenses, as always. Let's see if I can slow it down. No, it did not. Okay, so that's a bad sign to start off. Let's switch in Kagasa. That's a good bet. Defense up on everyone, including Kagasa. And it single-targeted Kagasa immediately. Fantastic, that's great. So you're not weak to physical attacks, but can I lower your mind stats? Yes, I can. So what this will do is it will allow my Rumia and my Marisa to deal significant damage when Kagasa's out of MP, which is absolutely fabulous. So pop you. Kagasa can go again. This thing's mind should be at around minus 40% now, also. Yeah, minus 40%, perfect. Switch you out for Remia. Ooh, this thing's fast. Buff up my defenses. Remia can go to town. Yeah, go to town, baby. Okay, you're weak to Mystic. This is going to be a very easy fight. Rinosuke, get in there. Oh, no, concentrate. Oh, that's a full screen. Okay, that's fine. Buff up all stats on Remia for extra attack power. How's it looking? Minus 4,000? 4,000? Okay, let's switch in Marissa and just spark him immediately. I've got the time to do it. I think I can... No, I can't concentrate and spark because I don't have enough MP for that. So let's just spark it outright. 3,000? Yeah, this guy's done, my friend. So this FOE is a lot easier than the Kaguya fight, that's for sure. So if you're having trouble with the Kaguya fight, go find this guy, beat him down first, then do the Kaguya fight. That sounds like a great plan. Okay, so... switch these guys around. Switch you there in case you run into something. Okay, we're good to go. Bippity boo. I think there's an item around here, right? No, I'm imagining things. It's just a staircase. Okay, so it's very important that you actually go down these staircases because there is a very important item you need to grab on the first floor. And there's one. It is just a regular crafting item, I think. Could be equipped, I don't know. But it's this item here that's very important. Well, it's one of these two. Anyway, by getting these items on the first floor, this opens up something new in the main menu. An achievement? Yes. And we gotta sell some new equipment, so let's check it out really quickly. So one of them is this, plus 24% attack power. Lovely. Page 3, anything here? Page 4, page 5? No, okay. This was probably a main weapon. Nope, it was just a crafting item, never mind. Okay, so if we go back to Dentori here, got a little bit more dialogue, which is great, because that indicates that we have advanced the plot somewhat, I guess. So by going down those staircases and grabbing those two items, it activates this dialogue right here. And Dentori mentions something about the second floor FOE that we've already killed. Pretty sure we already did that. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. She tells us to go defeat it and go down the stairs. And then we've already did that, we've given her the item. And now we activate the other portion of this game, the crafting aspect. Now, the crafting item itself is nice to get multiple copies of the more common items so you don't have to farm them for it. So, we need to go back in there, don't we? There it is. Yeah. There's a little bug there. So the third option here is to craft items. So this is crafting the main weapons, which you can't do. And this is crafting the sub-weapons. So here's why you need to get as many crafting items as possible. Because if you craft 10 items, Dentori joins your party. So let's see what we can do here. So this gives me 20% defense and mind, and some additional resistances. Actually, that's a very good item. I want one of these right now. This item isn't as good. What's this do? 10% attack and defense. That's actually okay. It's not bad, but I want this one for sure. And I can make one of these still. So let's make two. That's two. 24% mind. We can make multiple copies of this, actually. That's good. And we can make one of these, plus 12% magic. We can put this on Rumia. 12% attack. What's this? 12% HP. 12% attack is more useful, I think. Let's make multiple copies of that. Make one of these. Make two of these. And make another one of these. So we crafted like a whole bunch of items there. So we're almost there at getting Dentori already. So I think by the 3rd or 4th floor, we should be able to get it. Anywho, we got some more achievements in terms of crafting items and whatnot. Okay, so I was doing a bit of house cleaning in terms of leveling up my characters and switching equipment around with the new crafted items that I just got. So that was very boring, you don't need to see that. It's pretty self-explanatory what I did. Defensive items on my tanks, attack items on my damage dealers, any spare equipment goes towards Rinosuke. Done. So with Patchoulis library, what I want to do is I want to increase my attack power now. So Rainbow can get 10 magic attack. This will also help with the healing. Marissa can get to level 10 as well, or too late now. Let's get up to 15 because she's a real powerhouse. Kiane, not going to rely on her full screen attacks anymore at this point, so I'm going to invest in her defense. So 10 levels each. Rinosuke probably needs a bit of help here. So 5, 5 and 5. No problem. Whoops. Well, let's make it 10 now, since I already did that. I like having even numbers, as you can see. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mino Rico, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And while I'm here, I guess I can invest an extra 5 points into Momizi's defense, because she is my physical tank. And exactly enough. Absolutely perfect. And we got an achievement again. Hooray! What for? I don't know. Oh, right, so if you spend enough points at Patchoulis library in terms of leveling up your characters, you get this event right here. And all that's going on here is that Patchouli gives you a quest to track down her Philosopher's Stone crystals, defeat them, and then report back to her once you defeat all 5. So that's perfectly fine. We will encounter these on later floors. And then once you do that, you get a special prize. But I won't reveal it just yet, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So let's make a quick save right here. And let's head back into the dungeon very quickly, have a little peruse on the 3rd floor, and then we'll call it a day. And here we are. So let's take a quick look around before the end of the video. I think we have about 5 minutes left. Plenty of time. Okay, so what's the happy hap here? We got some weird contraption down there. So that down there is a switch, and that will open up the pathway. So as you can, whoops, random battle. So these are old enemies we've already seen before, so you need to go die. And Puffball is weak to dark attacks. Yin Yang Orb on the ghost, and it dies immediately, and physical attack on this guy. Not quite dead, that's a bit of a shame. That's okay. Yin Yang Ball again. Pop. Beautiful. So these things here I can't pass through, but on this side I can. Aha! And if I want to switch around which way this goes, you just click it, and there we go. It might also matter which direction you're facing as well to activate or deactivate the switch, but, you know, just fiddle around with it and you'll be fine. So what is this? Some sort of crafting item, I guess. That's okay. I always need more crafting items because I want my Nitori. Nitori's pretty good! Oh dear. This looks scary. I'm going to full screen. Hello? Good choice. Dark Element, let's go. And Yin Yang Ball for the win. That went pretty well. I didn't have to see what that raspberry thing does, and I really don't want to know what it does. Looks very scary indeed. And we see some exclamation points down there, and we have some closed gates. Okay, so it looks like we have a very basic switch puzzle going on the 3rd floor. So essentially what you have to do is you go one way, loop all the way around the floor, collect all the stuff, then you need to go back the other way, and oh my god, it's a Shadowcat. These guys were in the original Touhou Labyrinth game. They were annoying little buggers. They were extremely quick, had high evasion, or would have high evasion, if the evasion stat works. And not only that, they have a full screen attack, or it could have been a roll attack, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it hit all of your party members, and it had a chance to cause paralysis. Doesn't that sound fun? And that raspberry thing appears to be weak to physical attacks. Good to know. My Kiane is useless now though, so let's switch it up. I'm going to put Cherno in. Here you go. That loops around, so let's go over here. Maybe we can grab this green item. Can we grab green item? Yes, we can. Don't know what that is, but it's a freebie, and I do like my freebies. What's this? Hi there. Oh, it's Suika. How you doing, buddy? So, yeah, it looks like Suika is drunk off of her face, as always. I do like a character portrait in this one though. Looks very adorable. She is missing a nose though. Well, it's very hard to see her at least. And down there is an FOE. Great. Always love to see FOEs. And my Mimizi's dead without getting a turn. Bloody buggers. Just die. Thank you. Moving on. Can we grab this thing? Probably not. Nope, it just goes right around it. Some sort of item? Actually, I want to check it out. Boop. And boop. Page 2, page 3, page 4? Probably a main weapon, I guess. No, it's a crafting item. Okay, no problem then. Yeah, so it looks like we need to go around the other way and then loop back to there to get those exclamation points that we passed earlier. Yeah, everything looks scary here. Go die. That missed a bloody cat, and my Chone died. Don't you just love it when the game does that to you? I just love it when the game does that to me. And the cats are weak to spirit. Good to know. Ooh. Okay, it has a full screen that did 18 damage. It looked scary. Huh. Well, whatever. It's fine then. Anything up here? Oh, I see some green stuff there. I want that. Can I get it? I can get it! Nice. What is it? Oh, it's one of those items. I've seen those before. I think it was a defensive item of some kind. It was... Was it this thing? That's 50... that's plus 50 paralysis. Or was it this thing? No, it was definitely this thing. It was 50 paralysis. Never mind. I'm being a silly Billy. Anywho... Oh, there's a boss icon there. Okay, so... I think what I want to do is get to that boss icon, and then call it an end to the video once we do that. So that looks like a good idea. Rimia, get in there. Ow! My Rimia died. I just love this game. Oh, bloody hell. Full screen freeze. The bee's weak to freeze. Good to know. And I paralyzed that bugger, so you can't move, can you? Excellent. And my Rimia's down to free TP! Yeah! Ramu, switch out with Kaguya. Good choice. Maybe I can get to it from this angle, possibly. No, maybe over here? Ah, there we go. Found it. So before we go in there, I'm going to rest up. Yes. Narissa, get in there. Ramu, get in there. And... Actually, put Ramu here, yeah. So then my Kaguya can deal some damage too. Sounds like a plan, and it's a Chen again. How you doing, buddy? Are you getting into more trouble again? Oh dear, and there she goes. So it looks like it's going to be another one of those large random battles with 5 enemies on the floor. I believe that's the case. Yes it is, and oh crap, there's 2 Shadow Cats. That is a bad sign, but Narissa does go first, so everyone go die. Thank you! Fantasy Seal, everything, and that should be done. Yeah, done. That was quick. That went better than expected. So with that done, let's head back to town, and then call it a day. Good. Back to town. More achievements. Thank you, come again. Okay, so thank you very much guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that may be.